Hey, how's it going? It's October 10th, 2022. This is your daily sweet talk. I'm tired again. Let's make up a story. No, let's make up a character. Litchard. Leo Chard. Leo L. Chard, the man with the oily fingers. Ever since birth, he's had fingers, but they weren't oily until about age 5. At age 5, right on when he turned age 5, oil appeared on his fingers, and the doctor was like, that's normal. And they're like, what are you talking about? No, it's not. Who are you? Who are you? Why are you in our house? We just ate apples. You can't be here. And he's like, oh, shh, God. And he ran out of there. But nevertheless, the oil was on Leo's fingers. And it's like, well, okay. And I guess they assumed it would go away, and it didn't. Like, it washed his hands, it was still there. So it's like, I mean, some people have oily skin. I don't know. But then time passed, and it's like, nope, his hands are just completely, just like have a coating of oil on them all the time. So he has to be very careful when touching things. Yeah, he has to wear gloves, and he has to replace the gloves every day because they start leaking oil. But if he wears them for too long, so he has to replace them every day, and it's a very he needs help putting on the gloves, because if he put them on himself, the oil would get on the outside because his hands are so oily. It's difficult. It's a very difficult existence. Yeah. But he makes do. He's a architect, contract architect. Is that how you would say that? He I guess it's just architect, but he's an architect. He designs buildings, as that's what architects do. And I don't know if he's good at it. I don't be my opinion. He's well received. His work is well received. He is single. He has a dog named Charlie. Young, but not a puppy. The dog does not have oily paws. It's not like, oh, dogs take after their owners or take after their dogs, whatever. It's just a dog. What? It's just detail. Not everything has to do with the oily fingers, okay? And he lives in a what are they called? Loft? No. What are those sort of apartments called? Studio apartment? Is that no? Sure. What, I can't think of the term. So sure, he lives in a studio apartment. Is that a term? I don't know. Like, he's well off for himself. As a single man, he's well off for himself. So here's the story of that man, of Leo L. Chard, the man with the oily fingers. One day, he was headed to work. He got in a taxi, and suddenly the taxi was rear-ended and crashed into a truck of watermelons in front of them, and a watermelon went through the windshield and hit him in the face, and he died.